Summer's around the corner. Joining me today is my friend Luelle. I'm gonna show you 3 looks on her that you can try out this summer. The first thing that I'm gonna do is prep Luelle's hair for this first look. The most important part of any updo is what's going on at the front. Because as much as we would like to think the back is important, what is most important really is what people are looking at, which is your face. I'm gonna use a little bit of our texture tonic. And what this is going to do is it's gonna give a little bit of a lived-in, beachy bedhead vibe, because all of the coolest looks need to look slightly undone, like you're not trying too hard. If you wanna get a little bit more separation, you can use a few clips to hold those areas in place. And then from here, I'm gonna gather all of Luelle's hair into a low ponytail. Now this is a slightly undone look, and that's what makes it look really nice and sexy. About 3 inches away from the scalp, I'm going to tie the hair into a ponytail. And right now I'm just using little clear elastics, something that you can pick up at any beauty supply or dollar store. So making sure that I know where the elastic is, I'm just gonna turn and twist the hair up against the head. Once I've got the hair nice and close, I'm gonna use a really big bobby pin or U-pin, and I'm going to work across, poking through to the opposite side until it touches the scalp and then pushing back on itself. If your bobby pins or your hair clips slide, it's usually because you're not pinning properly. So try this at home. It's almost like sewing, where I'm going to poke through one side, hit the other side, and then turn down. At the very end, I'm gonna take one last pin, approximately where the ponytail is, and push up towards the head and through the other bobby pins. With the remainder of the hair, you can add a little bit more product. In this case, I'm using a little bit of Aveda Texture Tonic. Massage that in to create a little bit more movement, separation on the rest of the ponytail. This way you're just not overusing product. And I like to kind of drape that hair over one shoulder. Then you can kind of distress the rest of the look. Because you have a ponytail in there, this is going to stay nice and secure. And the last step would be to remove the clips that have done their job to create a little bit of separation, even pulling some pieces out so you have a really nice undone look. And there you have it, a look that takes about 30 seconds to complete, that really only uses about 4 bobby pins and a hair elastic. The second look is an updated version of the top knot. Taking a section through the top, you're going to loosely divide it into 2 and actually knot the hair like you would shoelaces. I like to do it a couple of times because it shortens the ends of the hair. And because Luelle's hair is straight, the ends are gonna sort of stick up. And what I'll do is keep that texture and just pin down that knot, leaving your ends out. To create more of a festival vibe, like you're ready for Coachella, you're gonna do a second one. And I'm not being too fussy, I'm just using my fingers. I'm not making even perfect sections, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing, splitting the hair in 2. And again, knotting it down to about the length that I want to see, that the ends aren't too long, and then pinning the knot down. And then with my ends that I'm left with, it's really up to you what you want to do with them. So you can add a little bit more texture by backcombing. And this is just going to really increase the pieciness of the hairstyle. But if that's too wild, you can also go ahead and pin those areas down just a little bit more. But with a look like this, you're getting a slightly Spice Girls 90s look, but totally fun for 2018. What do you think?
I feel gorgeous and spicy.
Look 3 is a twisted look. So make sure that you like your parting, and you can use a little bit of hairspray to secure it in place. Sometimes I like to create a little bit of finger marks. So applying a little closer than you would normally with a hairspray, and then lifting or pulling your fingers away really carefully. At the back, you're gonna loosely separate the hair into 2. I think what makes this look nice and easy and slightly undone is to make sure that your partings aren't too perfect. Plus, these are looks that I want you to be able to do on yourself, so don't get frustrated if it doesn't look super clean and polished. This hairstyle is gonna look better if it's not clean and polished. From the 2 sections, you're going to divide the hair again. You're gonna loop a piece underneath, and you're going to twist it back on the other piece. So twisting, looping it back onto, twisting, back onto. I think it looks nice when you have these pieces sort of drop out. So don't worry about making your twist too tight. It's just gonna create a little bit more of an undone, finished look to the hairstyle. Once you've got it twisted, you can pull a few pieces. And on the second side, I'm gonna do the same thing. So keeping one piece stationary, twisting, and going over. The other piece stationary, twisting, going over. And then once again, just pulling out pieces to make it look nice and loose. Then I'm gonna use an elastic to secure the end. So once you've done both twists, you're gonna end up with something that looks like this. And then here comes the fun and easy part. You're just gonna take one side and you're gonna attach it to the opposite. Pulling it through, and now it's up to you. I like the ends to show, but it's your choice. And even for extra security, if you want, you can slide your bobby pin through the elastic and then use that to anchor into your hairstyle. Your second piece, you can fold it around itself. And once again, using a pin just to secure it into place. And then use a little bit of hairspray for definition. Now, if it looks too long, you can always use a couple of bobby pins to really customize this hairstyle. So I am gonna slide that piece towards the center. And there you go. Soft, summer, festival ready, quick and easy look for the summer.